That's it. So I'll do two things for you. So it's giving you two things to think about. Confusion. So when it's from this position, if I change and I'll open you up this way, from there, if I can open you up, I can come in. If I open you up and you pull us back in, I'll change around it. If I'm in a double position on from here, what I'll do is, when I change, I'll take this one down.
I'll be feeling.
You'll be feeling that, and this will be open. So again, I've opened you up. So you can either lift or push down or do something. If you come back in, then you do a different thing.
Yeah.
So there's a different aspect to it. I tend to do two things at the same time.
Right.
Two things at the same time will tend to confuse somebody. Do one thing, and they'll have a half a chance.
Yeah.
Do two things, they've got a quarter of a chance. But when you're talking about moving in, what you're going to do is take the elbow, get inside the elbow, understand getting inside the elbow. Again, go back to the structure thing. We're getting back to the importance of the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's fine. Taking it down. Yeah, taking it down.
A bit more really.
That's it. Yeah. As long as you're taking it to a position where I can't hit it.
Quite out of range kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Now, don't be scared. Take it. You're stopping your energy when you feel some resistance.
I just keep taking it from there.
Take it as far as your energy that you're putting in allows you to do it. If I'm doing it this way, I'll take it. Now that's about the maximum limit I want to take it.
Yeah, it's not necessary to take it.
To take it any further. I don't need to take it any further because that allows me to get in. Right?
Yeah, close enough.
That's it. But what I won't do is, I won't do this and stop here.
No.
Just because if you put it again, so if we do it again and you resist, right? As soon as you feel it move, you resist. Now, I'm not going to stop here just because I feel a little bit of resistance. I'm going to take it as far as I can. If the energy that you're giving in is too strong for us, then I'll change my technique.
Right. But if you can feel it can be dealt with, just requires a little bit of strength in that situation. Because I'm in the weak position to start with,
That's it.
With an arm out here and an arm down there.
You never use strength to overcome strength, which is one rule.
Yeah.
But you have to use strength.
Just for feel it.
Yeah, I'll rewind it a bit.
Taking the energy down there, wasn't it?
Yeah, taking energy and controlling and directing it.
And going the whole way rather than stopping halfway, like,
Yeah.
once it's felt.
I mean, it's a very important point to actually to take things to go past. It's one of the things that when you do like block off on the pack. That's it. Stop it. Now, let's put this on. It's to understand how to use the energy. Using the energy is very important.
Mm-hmm.
There, what I was doing is, as soon as you see, this arm is relaxed. As soon as you go into it, though, I go into you, right?
I've got you. So dissolving half of the strength there.
Yeah. I'm not. Again, it's how I'm using the energy in the arm. Because I'm not like this. If I did it that way, then you'd have a much better idea. Because from here, If you tense up that, I can use that. Where I'm using it, I'm not just tensing up. When you firing in energy, I'm putting the energy out here. Stop it. But the other thing is, as soon as you feel my strength, you're stopping it.
That's right.
So on one side of it, I'm dissolving your pack by using energy out. But when I come in, what I'm doing is I'm focusing my energy past your strength. I'm going in. I'm not just doing that.
Well, if I come out and you pack, very different response.
It's a different thing, that's it. I can't do it. It's a different energy. You're going into something. You can't go past it. If you've got it's like anything, if that's stationary, then you can go through it. But if you hit out, it has to go.
Momentum between the two.
That's it. So it's an understanding of how your energy is being used. The other thing, but it is important to focus past. If you make a strong arm, and I just do that, you know, like, I can't get past because your arm's strong. It's not. It's because I'm not pushing past it. I'm not trying to get past it. If you put on and I go, I can take it. If I'm
in the outside of it, rather than go through.
That's it. So the same thing applies to the technique of controlling arms, is when you're hitting people. So when you're actually doing something, you take something, you're going past, you're going through them. You're not just sort of going halfway. You're not just stopping at the surface. You've got to go through
so you can feel what it's like to go through it.
You're using your energy into somebody. You're not stopping it.
On the surface, right?
That's it. It's like if you're trying to do, you know, if you sort of people trying to do like this way, if your elbow's out, if you're trying to do a lap all the way on from here and your elbow's off your body, or your wrist is bent up like that, this is what a lot of people do, is they do it this way,
Right.
with the wrist bent and the elbow high, instead of the wrist dropped and the elbow dropped, where it's strong.
That's right. All the alignment.
Your alignment, your structure. The structure's got to be there for it to be strong. So when you're taking something, when you take a technique, you've got to understand how it's got to be taken. If it's not taken, then you're leaving yourself in a weak position.
Yeah.
If I just try to do that, it won't work.
You've got to take it to the full limit.
That's it. So it's got to be taken across. The only way I can do it is if your elbow is coming well across. If your elbow is coming across, then I can take it. No problem. If not, I have to move it.
That's right.
If I not have to move it, I have to step at the same time. You have to make it work.
Yeah.
You have to use your energy. It's no good just sort of going like this. I haven't moved it enough. If you're going to use something, think if I'm going to use that,
yeah, you've got to go through with it.
You're going to go through with it. If you don't go through with it, it doesn't work.
I know how I've made it.
That's it. It's, you're not going all out. I mean, see, if it doesn't work, then you can't do something else. You change.
You're feeling what it's like to be felt.
Yeah.
The movement right
I
through.
mean, that's it. I mean, see, if you defend against that, right? So I try to do that. You know, whatever, like, whatever. You know, so I do it. Defend yourself. Don't let it just happen. So that's it. So now I'm into something else. Then I'm changing. I'm still going to do it with the commitment of the full commitment.
Well, knowing that you've got to change if anything.
Yes.
Disrupt the technique. You've got to.
It's a good technique if it works. If it doesn't work, then you go to something else. Which
Like
might work.
teaching you the ability to change as well.
To change, yes.
Rather than just having it to hit.
But you always need that full commitment into a technique. The technique is not finished until it's stopped.